Hi, Pat in the plane. December 23rd, 2 days till Christmas. We're doing a flight from Philadelphia to Detroit. Weather's kind of yucky out. Got a big storm going across the United States, so we'll see if we can find some nice weather to fly into or bad weather. Let's hop in the plane and welcome aboard. Today we're on X-Plane 12 full release. It's been acting pretty good. Zibomod 2.1. 2.2 has come out and 2.3, but we're having a problem with the encoders on 2.1 and 2.2, so we had to roll back. So we're trying to figure out that problem. I don't know. Glad to see that Lubis Zibok is back. He's been gone for a while, probably waiting on 12 to get released. Okay, remove before flight. I'm gonna check the stream real quick. Bear with me. Checked all the sounds, and let's set up a Philly ground 121.9. 121.9.
5, taxi to Alpha Delta, cross 26 at Delta, short of 27, right, shade 31.
Let's check.
Beechcraft 5, 1 Delta Sierra, clearance available, advisor, ready to copy.
Okay. Let's go look outside the plane. We're looking good there. Got an American on our left. We just wanted to double check that real quick. Get ready for this flight. Okay, we're back in the cockpit. And let's check the stream and make sure everybody's happy on the stream. And we are live. Let's go look outside the plane. We're looking good there. Got an American on our left. We just wanted to double check that real quick. Get ready for this flight. Okay, we're back in the cockpit. And let's check the stream and make sure everybody's happy on the stream. We're good on the stream. Let's pop the chat out. Minimize that. Put the chat over there. Okay. Again, in the plane, we got power in the plane and dispatch. So we're going to print out our dispatch sheet right here down on our printer. It's going to include our performance from vertical, my mind just went blank. Virtual performance tool, VATSIM, and where is it? Here it is. And our sim brief information, dispatch. So we'll print it out over here. Control P, and here it comes on the printer. Right there. All the good stuff. 151 passengers today. That's all the stuff we need to put in our FMC from gate agent, dispatch, and performance. Okay, so voltmeter, we're on ground power, battery looks good, standby power switch is closed, fuel pumps are set, hydraulics are set. I forgot to set the darn gauges on. That takes just a second. I always forget to do that. Let me do this first. Let's check the doors. Cargo doors are open. Oops. Cargo doors and forward entry. Okay. Fuel pumps are set.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding door is now closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Cross check, verify staff, stand by for all call.
Confirmed. Weather radar is off. Test. We'll do the fire control
test. All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
And that passes. Clear that. Ground power's been confirmed. Voltmeter's been confirmed. The bleeds, we'll turn that research on. Packs to auto. Isolation valve to open, and APU bleed to open, and we'll turn off the engine bleeds. Electrical panel, the galley power is on, and let's do the IRSs now. So we'll go into FMC. In the plane, right here we have our FMC, and then we have a little camera over there. That's this one here. And over on the right behind me, I have the primary flight display and nav display. Up here I have flight information, explain 12, Zibomod 2.1. We're flying joinava.org on American 1, Philly to Detroit, and up there is the out the front view, what I see out the front. I see less out the windows. You see more than I do. Okay, IRSs. So nav data is up to date, and our ops program's good. Position. We'll grab that position. Turn on the IRSs. Spin them up. There we go. Reference airpoint. Port is Philly. KPHL. Gate 26. Okay, that's loading up, and that takes 7 minutes. Okay. CDUs, present positions entered, flap lever is up and confirmed. Then we got pressure, that's good. Parking brakes on chocks, exterior lights as required. Everything was looking good there. Okay. We've already done our, printed out our data sheet here. That's ready to go. And we've done our company dispatch, so we're going to start our A cars now. Miranda, hi. And Jim, it's good to see you. Merry Christmas. We're going Philly to Detroit. Let's see, let me start up.
First, please fasten your seatbelt. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fittings into the buckle and pull on the boot pin to strap to tighten. To open, lift up on the buckle.
We recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times, as turbulence can occur unexpectedly.
As we prepare to take off, please be sure your seat back and tray table are up and carry-on baggage under.
Smoking is not allowed at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoking
A cars.
may result in a fine.
U.S. law requires passengers to comply
Let's
with
make sure we
all
got the right
signs
plane here, 737-800.
So that you may follow along, we have provided a safety instruction
That's
card
correct,
for each passenger.
and 151 passengers today, and we're going to flight level 340. We're going to start that.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to
That's good.
fasten your seatbelt.
And
Return
we've
your
gone
seat
into,
back holding trays to their
we've
full
transferred
upright position.
our information from SimBrief over to Navigraph and gotten all our charts. We're departing on the Philly 2 departure, and we'll write this down and call for clearance. We're clear to Detroit via the Philly 2. Dira transition and is filed. Expect 340. Departure frequency is going to be, we have tower on today. We have ATC, that's really good. Departure frequency, it might be offline. That's not good. Can't tell.
If you have any questions about this flight today, don't hesitate to ask myself or another flight attendant. Have a great flight.
So we've got our Navigraph done. We've got 4Flight installed, and we've got the taxi chart in 4Flight and the departure plate on, I'm sorry, on 4Flight we have the taxi plate. On Navigraph charts we have the departure plate. Modira, so it's 113.2, and we've got that dialed in. On the frequency, we're really good there. And let's call for clearance. So we've got information Yankee on board, which includes, let's get the weather. It's funny I'm not picking it up. should be picking it up. Give it a second. So Jim, I didn't upload Zibomod 2.3 because of the encoders still having a problem. So, okay, I'm not picking up that. So we'll just read this off of here. Departure, go to Philly, KPHL, and departure is Philly. Information Yankee is current at 2054 Zulu. 2054 Zulu.
3 Delta Sierra, towers 18.5. 5, 3 Delta Sierra, thank you. Yep.
Okay, and winds are 280 at 24 gusting to 37. Yahoo, 10 mile visibility, broken at 4800. -6 on the temperature, -15 on the dew point, 2945 on the altimeter. Altimeter's pretty low. We'll dial 2945 in there and put it in our standby. Departing 27 left. Okay, we're all set there. And our departure tells us on departure vectors to first nav maintain 5,000 are assigned at lower altitude. So we'll dial in 5,000. Okay, initial climb is going to be altitude is 36 feet. That's good. I'm trying to figure out what the initial climb. Climb heading assigned by ATC except 27 left. Climb left turn heading 245 after takeoff. Okay, so after takeoff, $245 to 5,000 to 5K. We'll do just to remind us. Let's go ahead and here it is in the insert. Initial climb exceptions for 27 left. So we go to 3 DME. So we'll go to our fixed page and put in Philly KPHL, and we'll put a 3-mile circle. And at 3 miles, we'll do heading 245. 108.95 to the DME. So we got a VOR to our first assigned waypoint and a DME on the VOR. We're all set up. That's good. Let's call ground for. And ground is going to be, Jim, I don't know. Let's see, I'm not going to put it in today because I'm going to do a flight. Information Yankee at gate 26. Let's call ground. Philly ground, American 1, gate 26, IFR to Detroit. We have Yankee on board.
American 1, Philadelphia, hello, cleared to available advisory, copy.
American 1 ready to copy.
American 1 clears Detroit Metro via the Philadelphia 2 departure, red vectors to Medina, and is followed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 3021.
American 1 cleared to Detroit via the Philly 2 departure, Modena transition, then is filed, climb via the SID, except maintain 5,000 Expect 34010 minutes after. Departure frequency is 128.4, squawking 3021.
American 1, read back correct. Push start your discretion. Call me for taxi. Expect 27 left.
27 left will advise of taxi, American 1. Thank you.
Philadelphia clearing. United 755 request shift forward to Boston. United 755 Philadelphia ground. Clearance is available. Advise ready to copy. Ready to copy 755. United 755, you are clear to Boston via the Philadelphia 2 departure. Radar vectors to Medina, or correction, radar vectors to ditch, then it's filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 230, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 1140. Alright, clearance of Boston by the Philadelphia 2.
Okay, we've got clearance. Clearance. Let's do our FMC. We're aligned on the IRSs, so let's go to nav data, flight plans, and we're going to grab the Detroit.
Expecting 27 left and push our discretion, call for taxi.
We'll turn that off. Position and route, put that in there. We're flying as American 1. And 27 left. We just got clearance. Departing on 27 left, that's confirmed, and Philly 2 departure. And we'll be arriving into runway 21 left, ILS 21 left, and I don't know, I think the Ryder. Yeah, Ryder. Ryder with, what's the arrival? It's the Bonds 2. Bonds 2, Kozar transition. Hello. There. Route, activate, execute, performance limits. Fuel today, let's get a fuel truck up here. That usually helps. Fuel today is scheduled to be 16,933. 16,933, and we'll request a fuel truck.
Flight deck hose is disconnected and starting a refuel.
Payload is 37.8. So our payload is 37,800 pounds. And that is 151 passengers, their baggage, and 8,305 pounds of cargo for a takeoff weight of 145,733. And landing weight of 137,574. And ZFW of 129,050. So let's put that in. 129.1. 129.1. And we're going to wait. Our reserves, let's see, we're not going to wait. Our reserves today are 2.1 thousand. Cost index is 80. We're going to flight level 340. Top of climb winds are 244 at 101. We have a nice headwind. And a positive 10 on the ice up. Okay. Waiting for fuel. Index, takeoff. Okay, and while we're doing that, we're going to request do our aft overhead checklist. Curtis, hello. No, Curtis, I haven't left. I'm in Philly. Okay, Curtis, that'd be great. I got clearance already, so from about 10 15 minutes from taking off. Okay, pre-flight. Leading edge devices. Check. ELT's closed. Service intercom is closed. EECs are closed. Reversers are off. Passenger oxygen is normal and guarded. Crew oxygen is checked. Flight recorder. Mock. Stalls. Warning test. Left gear lights are on. PSEU is off. We'll do a flow test. And that passes. And let's do a light check test. Christmas tree test. All looks good on the pedestal. Fire control. CDUs, glare shield, MIP, forward overhead, aft overhead. All good. Okay. And we're going to do a forward overhead. All the standby controls are guarded normal. Yaw damper is on. Nav displays are normal and auto. Crossfeed checked. Pumps, that's good. Some blinky lights outside. It's all good. That's closed. Right for the first start of the day.
Flight deck fuel is all loaded up
That's
and
good.
you are good to go.
Normal cooling. Equipment cooling is in normal. Emergency lights are armed. We got the people in their seats. Okay, let's do a window heat test, overheat test, TAT test, a voice recorder test, and we're going to shut some doors. Shut some doors. Research, we did that. Then we'll do our over wing heat test, and that passed. We're set there, and we're set for our takeoff at 34,000, 50 feet on landing, auto, alternate good, manual, close, open. That's all set. Probe position to steady, other lights set. Let's do our TCAS test.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
And we're going to do our squib test.
Now.
That's good. Cargo fire test.
Climb now. Climb.
Is good.
Crossing.
Confirm
Climb.
the
Climb.
transponder.
Crossing.
3021
Climb.
is good.
Climb. Climb. Clear
We'll set
of
our
conflict. Descend.
MCP
Descend.
engaged.
Descend.
Captain
Crossing.
side.
Descend. Descend. Crossing.
Okay, we got
Descend.
fuel now.
Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now. Increase climb. Increase
See if we can
climb.
check something.
Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
It's not letting me do that. I gotta think here for a second. I gotta check something. Arctic, thank you. Is that Arctic? I can't see. Arctic, yep. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Where are we? Let's do our ground proximity warning test, the full version.
Flight slow.
And we'll zero out our trims.
Shear.
Trim is in normal and
Wind
guarded.
shear.
Everything's zeroed out here.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
We're all set there.
Terrain.
We got our radio set.
Terrain.
So
Full
checklist. Nav
Don't
displays, going down the
Don't
list,
sink.
voice recorder,
Too low.
pressurization, ATIS
Too low.
obtained,
Here.
clearance obtained,
Too
CDU
low.
program,
Flaps.
VHFs,
Too low.
EFIS
Terrain.
panels are set,
Flight slow.
mode control
Bank
panel,
angle.
okay, we're doing that
Bank
now.
angle. Approaching minimums.
Execute
Minimums.
M1 limits. Our M1 limits today
2500.
using assumed temperature is 52 degrees,
500.
which tells us, oops,
400.
invalid entry.
300.
My mistake.
200.
52 degrees,
100.
which should give us a 88.8 or
30,
higher. We're 89.4. We'll go to takeoff
10.
page. Page 2 and the
Wind
runway
shear.
winds
Wind shear. Wind shear.
are
Too low. Terrain.
270 at 24 gust
Terrain
and 37.
ahead.
So the difference is
Terrain ahead.
13.6.
Terrain ahead.
We'll have 270
Pull
at 30
up.
then. 270
Obstacle.
at 30 on takeoff.
Obstacle.
It's going to be rock and roll,
Obstacle.
guys.
Ahead. Pull up.
Runway slope is going to be up 0.1 at 267 degrees. Okay. Go to page 2, and today we're doing flaps 1. Center of gravity is 14.3. And that should give us a V1 of 145, a rotate of 147, and a V2 of 151, and that's within 1 knot of what's calculated on my performance. We'll put in 151 here. 245, well actually we'll do 267 because 3 miles would do 245. 5,000, we put that in. VNAV, LNAV, that's all set. Okay, clocks are set, nose wheel steering is guarded and normal and guarded. DUs are set, so you can see that. Start the plane, annunciator, auto annunciator test. 3 ambers, 2 red and amber. Reset the fuel flow. N1 is auto, speed rest auto, auto brakes auto. Flaps are down, speed brakes down, reversers are down. Thrust configuration on the left side and the right side are completed, and idles are down. Everything's done there. Confirm the zero fuel weight. N1s are confirmed. V speeds are confirmed. Stab trim. So we're calculating a stab trim of 6.5 and our performance says 6.75. We're good there. We'll do our stab trim cutoff test, and that's good. We're at 6.5. Yeah. There we go. 6.5 on the trim. Fuel pumps. Let's call a tug. First, we're going to start APU. Start APU. Okay. And ground services. Got our pushback. Request
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we going to put this plane? Going to back up nose right.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
Okay, so APU is coming online, and that's confirmed. We can go ahead and set our parking brake. That's confirmed. Let's go ahead and put the transponder to auto and pull the gates back. Okay, that looks good. Close that. Close that. Close that.
All right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
And we'll go back to ground.
I maintain 5,000.
121.9, and we'll put the tower in at 118.50.
Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 1151. American 1048 is cleared to Washington Douglas via Philadelphia to departure. We need a transfer.
Push is going to be at 21:38.
5,000, expect flight level 16.
Zulu with 5532 on the engines. 5532 on the engines.
American 1048, get back.
Start pressure is adequate.
call me
for
taxi.
takeoff, I mean for engine start.
Welcome aboard,
engines
Captain.
are
Toes
on.
connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Collisions on. Starting sequence will be number 2, then number 1. Make sure nobody's behind us. There's nobody behind us that I can see. Let's go outside and take a look, just for giggles. Don't want to back into somebody. Nobody behind us. Back in the cockpit. Okay. Oh, my buddy is controlling is Philly. Okay, that would be what's his name? I just talked to him. Brendan. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and push back. Arctic, you can hear him in the stream.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
733 call.
Affirm.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt
Okay,
is
so
fastened.
we got pressure is
Brake
good.
control, upright
Pushing
position.
back. We're going to start
Also,
number
please
2.
turn off all
Put it
electronic
to ground.
733 field over ground, clearance is available. Advisor ready to copy.
American 733 is ready to copy.
American 733, clear to Detroit Metro via the Philadelphia 2 departure, radar vectors to Medina, then is filed to maintain 5,000, suspect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 1122.
Oh, there's Curtis. He'll be flying with us. There's American.
American 733 is clear to Detroit. That's filed via the
American 733.
Philadelphia 2 departure, radar vectors.
Okay, number 2 is starting up. Light
I
off.
forgot the name of that VR. Mike X-ray Echo. That's filed. Initials 5,000. Departure 28.4 and squawk 1122.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Turn number 1, I mean.
Final today's going to be 340.
And set the brake.
Is correct. Push start to your discretion.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Expect 27 left
Yeah.
and from level 340.
Sherman Yokes. And just so you know, Joy Aviation, they're linked together.
Ground, Delta 757 Papa, clearance as well.
They are linked. The pedals are linked also.
Delta 755 Papa, Philadelphia ground, hello. You're cleared.
They're real yokes. They're real Boeing yokes. The linkage underneath is real.
Then is filed. Maintain 5,000.
Okay, let's start number 1.
32010 minutes after departure.
And we have light off.
Departure frequency 128.4, squawk 1124.
And we're all set there.
Philadelphia 2. Expect 5,000, 33, flight level 320.
Oh, thanks, Arctic.
Departure's going to be on 1.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Before taxi checklist. Fuel cutoff levers are up. Generators are on.
Taxi, expect 27 left.
And looking good there. Voltmeter's good. Probe heats are, window heats are on. Probe heats are on. Hydraulics are on. Bleeds are on. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. Isolation valves auto. Packs are in auto. Exterior lights, taxi light. APUs are off. Continuous. Left for the next flight of the day. Master caution is clear.
Philadelphia ground, United
Flaps
8623 at
are 1
Terminal
for
Echo,
takeoff.
requesting IFR to Dulles International.
3021 weather radar terrain on the left. Weather on the
8623 Philadelphia
right.
ground, do not have a flight plan for you,
So
sir.
let's go ahead and do a flight test. Curtis, how long till you ready to push? Yeah, I know that's the big question, Joey. I don't know. My wife bought it for me. I'll have to ask her.
Philadelphia ground, UBS 372 IFR to Denver.
United 372 Philadelphia ground, hello. Cleared to Denver.
Mary Rich works
via
every
the
time.
Philadelphia 2 departure, radar vectors to Pottstown, and is filed. Maintain 5,000, expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure.
Here, we're ready to taxi.
Is
I'm gonna
128.4,
go up to the
squawk
taxi spot up here.
1103.
In the alley.
GPS 372, clear Denver, Philadelphia 2 departure, radar vectors to Pottstown, climb the 5000,
So,
38010
American
after
733,
departure,
how long till you're ready to
and squawk
rock and roll?
1103.
UPS
3 minutes,
372 heavy
very nice.
reback is correct. Push to start your discretion. Call me for taxi. Expect 27 left.
Push and start our discretion. See ya.
United 8623, I got your clearance. Stand by.
United 8623, stand by.
American 1048, could you spell out the Medina transition? Could you spell that out for me?
American 1048 Medina is going to be a Mike X-ray Echo. Mike
So
X-ray
Curtis,
Echo.
let me know when you're pushing.
Thank you.
United 823, I'm going to have a reroute for you to make it a little
You can actually look and see.
Copy.
Oh, let me look. I don't see you. Where are you? You disappeared.
United 8623, ready to copy.
I don't know where you are.
8623, Philadelphia ground, cleared to Washington Dulles via the Philadelphia 2 departure, radar vectors to Medina, then it's going to be the Hyper 8 arrival, maintain 5,000, expect flight level on the altitude, it's going to be 160, 10 minutes after departure frequency is 128.4, squawk 1131.
Gerald, hi. Welcome
Clear
aboard.
to Dulles International.
Welcome to the cockpit. We're going Philadelphia to.
Using Medina transition.
We're going to change the clocks by
landing
1 hour
Hyper
too.
8,
Okay, guys.
Altitude 5,000, 160, 10 minutes after departure, frequency 128.4, squawk 113.1.
And there's a reason for
23,
this.
read back correct, push start your discretion, call me for taxi, expect 27 left.
Expect 27 left. United 86.
The reason I'm changing the time
American Airlines 2
is my sim here on the West Coast in San Diego is bright in the room, and I can't have it dark on the screens or I can't see them. So let me call ground. Thanks, Gerald. Philly ground, American 1, spot 8 with Yankee, ready to taxi to the active.
Alright, American 1, hello, runway 27 left, taxi via November Kilo, Sierra 1, hold short 27 right.
That's 27 left, November Kilo, Sierra 1, hold short 27 right, American 1. November Kilo. Okay. I'm gonna creep right up here. Lights. Okay, Curtis, I'm taxiing out. Oh, good, you're pushing. Perfect. I'll crawl then. Got another guy here in the stream. Curtis here, flying his American 733. He'll be part of the gang. I don't see anybody coming in, but we'll stop at 27 right.
Insert the metal fitting, one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by lifting the upper portion of the buckle. It's preferred that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight in case of turbulence. There are several emergency exits throughout the plane. Please take a moment.
American 1, cross 27 right at November.
In some cases, your nearest
Cross 27 right, November, American 1.
We need to evacuate the aircraft. Lower level lighting will guide
Turn the headlights on when we're crossing an active.
Doors will be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is
First one should be Papa, and we're going up to Sierra and hang on the left.
Oxygen and air pressure are always monitored throughout the flight. If decompression occurs, an oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen,
This is
pull the
Papa.
mask
We're
towards
going
you
to
and
Sierra.
place it firmly over your mouth.
American 1, Tower 18.5, take care.
Behind your head and breathe normally.
American 1 over to Tower. Thanks for good service.
But oxygen is flowing
departure frequency is 128.
In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position.
Left here.
Forward with your hands on top
128.
of your head and your elbows against your thighs.
0.4.
Ensuring your feet are flat on the floor. Life vests are located in a pouch under your seat between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head and bring the straps around your waist. Adjust the straps at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow
It's
into
raining
the
here,
mouth.
snowing here earlier.
Also use the
Got
lid
snow on the
plane
ground,
to
but
back tension.
it's dried up a little bit.
Side cushion is used as a float.
Yeah, HE simulation. I know. I've tried that at Zibomod 2. And welcome aboard again, HD Sim. I've tried 2.2 and 2.3, and it screws up my encoders. So I'm gonna figure that out.
Remember that this is a
But thanks for the heads up.
flight. Also, damaging the smoke detectors in the laboratories is prohibited by law. You will find all safety information in a card located in the seat pocket in front of you. It is recommended that you read it before we take off. If you have any questions, please ask myself or another crew member. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay, we'll stop right here. And we're gonna go look for our buddy. Let's see if we can find Curtis. Hold on, I got one more. I don't. There he is. Make sure he crosses 27 right, then we'll call. Picture of our plane, and you can see Curtis. I'll show you Curtis. See, he's over there, back behind me. We're gonna try something new today. We're gonna try a HUD. We're gonna try a HUD today. You see the HUD in the window? We'll give it a try. Gerald, hold on. I'll show you. Bear with me 1 second. I can post that for you. Gerald, there you go. There's the link. And don't forget to hit the X-Plane 12 button. Well, I don't know if it's snowing in Detroit, most likely. Philly Tower, American 1 holding short, Sierra 1, 27 left with Yankee.
American 1, Philadelphia Tower, turn left heading 265, wind 270 at 24, gusting 37, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
27 left, clear for takeoff, heading 265 on departure, American 1. And we'll do 265 on departure. And we've got a HUD up there now. We've never flown with a HUD, so we're going to give it a try. I'm so used to watching that down there, I'll probably screw this up. If I'm going to like it or not. So the HUD's on my front screen, not in front of me, and that's a issue that I can't resolve because of the hardware I have. Okay, lights, camera, action. Let's get back in the game here, Pat.
Traffic, traffic.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Put down for the tower, American 733 with you, short Sierra 1, 271.
American 733, Philadelphia Tower, continue holding short.
And Toga.
Continue holding short, American 733.
Tape's alive. I don't know about that HUD out the front. We'll give it a try.
80 knots.
That's through 100 knots, thrust hold confirmed. It's windy out here.
American 733, go ahead. Line up and wait for 271.
V1, rotate.
Oh man, it's pushing me.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Heading 265. Okay. Speed looks good.
400.
The Tower American 1 through 700 for 5,000, heading 265.
1,000.
American 1, contact departure, have a good flight.
Over to departure, American 1. I do not like the HUD. I'm getting rid of it right now. Hold on, guys. It's nothing but confusing for me. Shift. There, it's gone. .4. Let's see where I am. Hold on. Let me fly the plane first. Philly departure, American 1 through 3,000 for 5,000, heading 265.
American 1, Philly departure, good afternoon. Climb and maintain 10,000, proceed direct to Medina.
10,000 direct Medina for American 1. Okay, direct Medina. There, and there, and here we go. Going left. Nose down a little. That HUD did
1,000
nothing
to
but
go.
screw me up. Wasn't used to it. Okay, flaps up, speed confirmed, and gear locked. And we're direct Medina. That's better. Okay. We're nice and stable now. Not having a first officer here, there's a lot going on, so sometimes I tend to get a little 10,000, he said. And we can pitch up a little bit, keep it at 250. He said 10,000 and I didn't put it in.
American 730, 4 miles from Jalto, maintain 2,100 until Jalto, clear ILS, runway 27 right approach. Maintain 2,100 till Jalto and cleared for the approach.
Hey Mike,
27 right.
just took off from Philly. Okay,
American 730, contact tower 118.5.
so,
over to tower 118.5, American 730, thanks, HTC, have a happy holiday.
so Mike, buddy up here asked me the typical question, you know what it is? I told him, I don't know what it costs, my wife wanted
American 1, leaving my airspace, New York Center is closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, have a great flight.
122.8 for American 01, thank you. Yeah, we need some anti-ice. And ATC is closed. And we're going to go ahead and put the autopilot on here in just a second. We had New York Center, but we lost it.
1,000 to go.
Let's put the autopilot on, and that's confirmed, and we're going to do the after takeoff checklist. Autopilot on, attendant notify, we just did that. Cabin pressure We can turn the anti-ice off because we're through that layer of clouds. The packs are set. Isolation valve is set to auto. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleeds off. We've got almost 3.5 pounds of pressure in the cockpit, about 3,000 feet, and a positive rate of climb. That's good. APU is off. Engine start switches are off. Auto brake is off and locked. Passenger signs as required. Monitor electrical power, hydraulics, cabin temp, engine status, fuel usage, flight plan progress, pressurization, and plan the arrival. Okay. So we can go to the fixed page and put in Detroit now. Kilo, Delta, Tango, Whiskey. We'll put a 100-mile circle around that baby, and a 30-mile circle, and a 20-mile circle. And the company, American 733, who's here in the chat with us, that would be Curtis, is flying right behind me. So we got a party. And since we're cleared, we can go up to flight level 340 now. Thanks, Mike. You got done with the D-man, huh? How'd that go, Mike? Yeah, we worked on that the wipers yesterday, and it just got a little too hacky as far as what we had to do to go through it. We could get it to work, but man, we were putting hacks on hacks, and it was, you could see it was almost not worth the frustration. Marcus C, hi. What's my horizon is very weird. I'm not sure of your setup. No camera add-ons. That's a real camera back there. And then I've got what you're seeing up here. This up here, this is a Elgato pass-through card for my front computer, and this down here is Elgato for the CDU pass-through, and then over here is this camera right up here. So there's no virtual cameras. Everything are real cameras. I think that's what you were asking. So let me see if I can see all the stuff going on in the stream here. As far as the cameras, Marcus, I don't use any virtual cameras. Oops. So what's happening here is on climb, it's real bouncy. We're seeing 55 knots on the wind, so we're getting bounced around. Let's slow it down just a little. Yeah, let's slow it down a little. We're just getting bounced really hard. And before I get back to the questions, let me look at ATC and see if there's any ATC. Okay, all the ATC we had went off. The whole purpose of doing a live stream, I waited too long. So you guys are stuck with me for about 400 miles. We can do a lot of stream talking now, chat talking. Let me check a couple things here. Put a fix in. We got our fix in. There's our progress page. You can see in the FMC down here. And we'll go to standard and set this to 2992 through 18,000. There we go. We're going to Pensy in 8 miles and flirt. Kind of clear out here, really. I forgot to turn these off after takeoff. Mike told me, tell me, we'll leave that on and turn that off. Let's see what we're seeing in the stream, guys, in the chat. So, Marcus, using real cameras and Elgato cards, pass-throughs, to show you the view. Curtis, copy on passing Moderna. Oh, Marcus, building a home cockpit. Okay, aren't we all? One way or another. Yeah, I'm doing 329. I slowed it down. I was bouncing around pretty hard. So it's all good. Oh, you can see my light, huh? I'm not flying nighttime because in my room that the sim is, it's too bright for flying nighttime. So I've got to change my time of day. Otherwise I won't be able to see the screens. I can fly at night when it's dark in this cockpit. Otherwise, I can't, so. But you got eyes on me. When I turn, it doesn't look like I turn. Have you, Marcus, what plane are you flying?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have passenger Escobar. Passenger Escobar.
So I recommend if you're using X-Plane 12 and something's not working and you're using a payware plane, try the Cessna. Go right to the default Cessna. See if it works there. And Mike, you were saying the generic switch is 2021 and locked. I fixed that and I'm back in business. I will call you later, Mike, and we'll start to, maybe we can log on to my stream and we can look at this. So Marcus, who'd you buy the MIP from, plug and play? Yeah, if you're in Tolis, or something and you're seeing a problem, go into X-Plane default Cessna and see if it flies. You gotta eliminate, it's either the hardware, X-Plane 12, or your plane. So the best way to do that is go to the Cessna. And have you done the calibration on all your hardware? Is it working? So your visuals, are they on the same computer as your hardware? There's a lot of questions here. Oh, okay. Shalarkey, I saw some of that stuff at the expo. I was quite impressed with what I saw. It was great. I am sure that there's tons of guys in your forum that can probably resolve your problem. Mike and I, Swanson there, use, and also you saw him up there earlier when he first came in. Jim, we use Flight Deck Solutions hardware. Yeah, it is bouncing around. As a matter of fact, I am going to announce turbulence. It's bouncing pretty good. Well, we got 109 knots coming from right about over here. So we're bouncing pretty hard. I got one PC at the moment. That's how I started out. Now I'm up to, what are we up to, Mike? Five computers, yeah. A couple of iPads, Microsoft Surface. Man, it's bouncing around up here. Yeah, go test the Cessna and X-Plane 12 and see if it flies right. Okay. I think it's time for a caffeine break. Mike, are you telling me that your wipers are working better now? Yeah, the dark side. And Mike, you know who runs the dark side? That would be Darth Duncan. I'm sorry. I like that.
1,000 to go.
Darth Duncan. Yeah, Mike, I watched your videos, your 2 videos of the night, the flying with the rain and the wipers, and you know the rain. It looked pretty phenomenal, and you know I know exactly what you're doing. I tried it with Duncan. Like I say, we got it working, but there was just too many hacks to. And I think we were getting a little frustrated. Darth Duncan, the Dark Lord of X-Plane. FDS. And then there's Sith Mike. And Grasaba. Patiwan. Sorry, I gotta stop it. Let's see if there's any traffic around. So I do see, where is American 733? There he is, right behind me. Yeah, getting the wipers going over the network was our problem. We couldn't do that. We could see them turn on and off from outside, but not from inside. So Mike, I tried the HUD here. I'll show you. Look at my front window. Shift H. Oops, I'm sorry. You see the HUD in the front window? I tried taking off of that, and it was nothing but confusing. It's just not going to work. Data's good. It might work for landing. I'll try it for landing, but I'm so used to. If I had a HUD right in front of me, it'd be one thing, but on that front screen, yeah, it's not going to cut it. And I haven't asked anybody, how's the volumes on the ATC in the plane sounds and my sounds? Everything sound okay? We only get a ha 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 from Jim. He understands the Darth Duncan. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. For the rest of you in here, Mike and I both started out with P3D and Sim Avionics, and Mike wasn't too long till he was over beating his head against the wall trying to get into X-Plane 11. Probably a good year or more before me, and he just fought it and fought it and fought it and worked on it. And then Duncan Duncan came in, and Picatonga is his call sign in X-Plane. I mean, in Xplane.org. He came in and he was the one that made us drink all the Kool-Aid, and we went to the dark side. X-Plane 11. He did coding to let ZHSI work on our screens, and FDStoXP to work all the scripts for our hardware. And that's where we're at today. Now we're in 12, and we're never going back. Our clouds are looking fabulous, Mike. Great. Looks like I'm going to swing around some nasty stuff here coming in. Be a little to my north and swing around Detroit. Yeah, well, I tailgated on Mike's work too there, Jim. I know what you mean. So Mike, let me check. My new radios are going to be here. Hey Gerald, thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. Let me check my new radios, Mike. I do appreciate it. UPS. So I'm replacing my nav radios with FCOMs. My two nav radios, I'm getting single channels. My comms, I'm getting 2 FCOMs, a new ADF, and a new transponder from Flight Deck Solutions network versions. It's supposed to be here on, it's on the way. Let's check and see where it is. Shipping details. Oh, it's in Louisville, Kentucky already, Mike. It went from Brampton, Ontario, Canada, to Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, to Nashville, Tennessee. It's in Louisville, Tennessee now. Severe weather conditions delayed delivery into Louisville, so they diverted it to Nashville. Oh, then it went back to Louisville. So it's in Louisville for UPS. And arrival day is supposed to be, let's see, I forgot all about the weather. They get it out before Christmas in the bad weather. Wednesday. I'm thinking before that. We'll see. Because if it's in Louisville, they'll fly it out tonight. It'll get into LA, and they'll bus it down here, truck it down. We might have it Tuesday. Gotta talk to Duncan about FCOM programming now. Okay, Jim, we'll talk to you later. Tried the Cessna, the same thing, not working. Well, that eliminates your plane. Wow, that's weird. Maybe a reload. You don't have to uninstall X-Plane 12 ever. You just got to go to the installer and rerun the installer. That should fix everything. No, I take it back. It's not going to fix everything. You don't need to uninstall, throw away X-Plane 12. You just need to run the installer again, because it will see if there's any files incorrect. Aviation House, hello. Welcome aboard. Flying Philadelphia to Detroit. We're 213 miles from top of descent, 344 miles to Detroit. Let's check the weather in Detroit while we're here. Yeah, in the installer, not in X-Plane 12, but the installer, it says you can check scenery online and update. You just hit the update X-Plane and it will check all the files. No need to uninstall X-Plane ever. Let's see, weather in Detroit is 240 at 21, gusting to 37. Ooh. 3-mile visibility, overcast at 2,700 feet, light snow, blowing snow. Oh, hold on, Marcus, I'll tell you. Let me look. if you open the installer, it's going to say update X-plane. That's the one you want to do. The one that says update X-plane. That's all you got to do. That will check all your files. Make sure X-plane is shut down, and just run it. I don't think that'll fix your problem, but that will make sure everything's up to date. Don't think we're gonna have ATC in Detroit. Let me double check on let me double check on that's fine. No. Kilo Delta Echo Tango. Oh, that's not it. That's Metropolitan. I want Kilo Delta Tango Whiskey. And we've got 22 arrivals and 25 departures and no ATC. Lovely. It's okay. We can. Man, it's bouncing around a bunch. We've got 92 knots on the nose. Let's see if we can up that just a little. 0.80. Barely doing 380 knots on the ground. Hey, Curtis, what's your text him. Let's see. Dutch MSG. AAL1 Oh yeah. So I'm planning on 2-1 left. 2-1 left. Yep, 2-1 left. That's what I'm set up for. Nice long taxi in. I'm trying to figure out where to park. We're gonna park down in the terminal south, A terminal. So we'll get off on, that's the south terminal, and let me look at some plates here. South. We're going to south terminal. Oh wow. Okay, you're going a little faster than me. Okay. I'm 388. So going to gate A54 today, Alpha 54. On the south terminal. That means when we get off on, I'm going to go on 2-1 left and taxi down Hotel or Papa. Hotel. Papa. Taxi down. No, Juliet. Good there. Let's get the arrival plate. And go in here. 4,000. I'm just setting up my descent profile so it's a little more refined. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm 0.8 Mach at 385 now. I don't want to push any more in this turbulence. I'll be pushing up against the barber pole. Play. Okay, Aviation House, we're not playing here, we're simulating. Just busting your balls, that's all right. No playing here. I can turn off the Elgato card. You don't see out the front window, and you don't need the flight info. And I'll turn all this stuff off. You don't need the ZHSI and the CDU and that. And we don't even need that. How's that? Just a plane. Okay, Curtis, I just passed Psycho. 155 will top and descent, so let's go get the weather. And the D-ATIS, the arrival at 22:01, about 20 minutes ago. Winds are 240 at 25, gusting 33. Holy shit. 240, 25, gusting to 33. Visibility is 3 miles. It's snowing. Of course it is. Blowing snow. And overcast at 2,700 feet. Man. Temperature is minus 17. Dew point is minus 22. It's wet and freezing. Runway 21 left, approach in use. Simultaneous arrivals and departures. Operations are in use. 22 left. 27 left, 22 left, 27 left, and 9 right are closed. Okay. It's nothing short of shitty. Light snow, blowing snow. Let's go over to the descent page. And we might as well turn this back on. We'll turn the ZHSI back on. Creo back on. Let's turn that back on. CDU back on. That back on. That back on. We'll give you everything. Okay, Curtis, sounds good. Let me look at my descent forecast. Uplink the information, and we're looking at altimeter of, I never copied the altimeter. What is it? 2956. And since we're coming in on, let's get an arrival plate. And plates. Confirm 21 left on the approach. Put that in there. Put it on 4 flight. .5 on the localizer. Confirm that at 216. Excuse me. Minimums for a Cat C are 200 on the Barrow. And Detroit VOR is 113.4. And we'll set that up, set that up. We'll just dial this into the same heading. That's good. 5,000 feet is the pattern altitude. Elevation in Detroit is 632 feet. Dial that in, 632. 650, that's good. 127 on top of the set. So we're looking at 2956 here, 29.56 right there. And we're definitely going to do flaps 30 no matter what, with a correction of plus 10. Let's see what our descent profile tells us in performance landing. So 21 left. That's good. Winds are 240 at 29. 240 at 29. Outside temperature is a negative 17. That's on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. 29.56. At least we can see the ground. Flaps 30. And landing weight is scheduled to be 137.574. 137.574. Oh, it's a VREF of 13. Man. Here's our VOR. And we'll just leave the localizer plugged in there. And they're telling us we'll do, let's look at that airport again. We'll do brakes 2 with a 158 approach at 147 touchdown with flaps 30. 158. We're flying in pretty hard with that wind. Okay, we're all set there. Let's go over to yeah, it's okay. Aviation House. I was just busting your balls, man. Hey guys, I gotta go hit the little captain's room before we start our descent. I'll be right back. Yeah, anti-ice is called for. Strapped in here. See if we got any ATC. I don't think so. I haven't heard any. He's pinged my ass. Let's check VATSIM. Negative. We still have 16 departures, 23 departures, 16 arrivals. That's okay. Let's be using Unicom. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Midnight Mav, I am doing excellent. Good to see you in here, man. We're starting our descent 50 miles into Detroit, and it's ugly. You can see just a lot of clouds out there. So how you been there, Mav? Seen a couple of your flights? How's this, the big sim I'm doing up there? You guys get into 2020 yet, or you still fighting that one? Midnight Maverick just came in. Mav, if you want, you can post your link to your YouTube. He did the world flight with Fly with Rookies plane. And my Midnight Maverick's been up here and flown in the plane. He's certified in the left and the right seat in my plane, and he's obviously certified in the full sim of Fly with Rookie. Yeah, there's a lot of interest in you switching over. You guys got the CP flight stuff, right? You're going to use Midwest software. I'm curious how that's going to go. Oh, going to Japan, huh? Long flight. What am I? 39 miles top of descent. So let's look at our descent profile on the Bonds to arrival. And that is going to be, we're taking it down to 8,000 at T-Bird. So, take it down to 8,000 at T-Bird. American 733, I will be descending at a 0.79 290 knot. Let's see, 0.79 at 290 knot on the transition. I don't want to go too fast, as ugly as it is out there, so. Setting up our descent here. And we got 9 miles top of descent. Let's get everybody back in their seats.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Pro Sim and Fly Elise. Okay, I'm really interested in watching you guys do that. I'm definitely interested in that. I'm not going to switch over to CP Flight, but I'd like to see how that goes. Quality of it. Always good to see a high quality sim coming together. Okay, we get everybody back in their seats. 50-mile fix in here now, and a 30 and a 20. Got the terrain on the left side, weather on the right, and it's obviously weather. And let's look at the forecast again. No change. 240 at 25, gusting to 36. Overcast at 3,300 feet. Altimeter's changed slightly, 2957. We'll preset that in. And we are starting down, guys. So we'll turn on the blinkers. It's all set. Engine starts. Everybody's in their seats. Lead panel is set. That's good. All set there. Auto brake selector is set. Radios are set. Altimeters are set. Recall is clear. Landing data is approach is 158. Landing 147. Okay, all set on the descent. As soon as we get to the clouds up here, we'll turn our anti-ice on. So we're at 32,000, and we're just getting ready to bump into these clouds here, guys. Back up. Flight info for you guys. I haven't seen it. Yeah, Mav, I definitely want to come up there and check that out. It's definitely a nice day trip. Nice day trip up there. Look at, I'm at 32,000 feet, and I'm just skimming the clouds here. Getting ready to go down into them. My scariest flight ever was into Detroit at night. I had to do an auto land, and I came across the threshold and still didn't see the runway till just the last second. The full auto land. It worked. Scared the shit out of me, man. Even in the sim. That needs to be 216. Difference. Get rid of that. Okay, American 733, here I go, down into the soup. We're gonna have 30,000 feet of this mess. Put our VSD on so we can watch the vertical descent profile. Arm our speed brake. And what we want to do is use our speed brake to keep our descent profile correct as we descend. Let's give it a little bit of... So good. Look at that. Just punching into the clouds. Yeah, it looks great. Speed brake here. Hope the video for you guys is as good as it is for me. It looks great. Let's go ahead and get some anti-ice on. Yuck. Get a little bit of Star Wars here. Oh yeah, we definitely got a little bit of Star Wars, Mike. You can see the ice crystals. But see, we can see the clouds now. It's just not Star Wars. We definitely see the clouds as we're going through them. I can see the sun burning through the clouds over here. let's see who we got here. This guy's coming out. Oh yeah, we're popping through clouds a little bit. This is good. We're still nailed on bonds at 15,000. Sun's going down and we got really nice reflections here. Okay, we can turn that anti-ice off now. Wow, look at that cloud. See it out the right window? It's fabulous. We got this kind of bricky thing going on over here, but it's really hard to get the different levels. We got 0 to 10,000, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and 30 to 40. And I think 3 layers in between. So they try to put different types of clouds in different layers. It's just really hard. I don't see any frame hits here. This is looking pretty good. Yeah, lots of clouds, Mike. They're everywhere. I'll put the weather over here on the left screen. You can see it. It's... Oh, you're not going to see it on the VHSI. Yeah, I can't have it in both places. I can, but it's a pain. So, probably be able to see the camera over here on the right side. A little more on the descent, a little more speed brake. So American 733, I am descending at 280 knots. I should be doing 290. I'm going to bump it up just slightly here to 290. Got somebody in front of me. Who is that? Back in the junk. Delta 2104. Delta 2180. Delta 2104. American 1. You copy?
2104.
Yeah, American 1 behind you, and I got company behind me. What runway are you planning on today, sir?
I'm planning 22 right.
Copy that. American 1 is going for 21 left. We'll be following you in.
Roger, 2104.
American 733, you copy that?
Copy all, American 733.
American 733, which runway are you planning on?
Going right as well.
Copy that, and I'm going for 21 left. That'll work out just perfect.
2104 is going for 22 right.
Copy that, 22 right. Down again. Looks like we're spread out really nicely here. Yeah, I'm doing more daytime than you are, so you should be pitch black, Curtis, if you're real time. I got a little more daytime, but it's getting darker. It's actually looking really good. Descent profile looks good. I don't know if you can see the weather on the other screen over here, but it's in there thick. It's all green.
Company American Summit 33. I sure want to take 22 left. There's no 21, which would be right for us.
The American 1 still doing 21 left. I think 22 right and 22 right and 21 left are the landing runways today. By the ATIS.
We land on the outside.
Copy that, American 1.
Alright, I think we'll do,
that looks great.
we'll do 2 on right then, so we'll be, off the side.
Honking. Altitude looks good. Yeah, I think the inside, the 22 left and the 21 right are on the inside. They're for takeoffs. The outside, which are the 22 right and the 21 left, are for landings. I'm going to take the first one, which is the 21 left. And the guy in front of me is going all the way over to the west side, which is 22 right. Very confusing. What do I got here? I got a descent arm. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, bleed trim. Bleed trim. Sure. Yeah, without ATC, we have to kind of watch it ourselves, don't we? Should be taking a right up here at Fork. Okay, we're looking dialed in. Two and right's takeoff runway. That is a inside runway, not an outside. Outsides are 21 left and 22 right. The ones closest to the terminal on both sides are takeoffs. The ones on the outboard sides are landings. Man, it's getting pitch black here. Clouds. Wow! Head down. It's downright scary. Detroit traffic, American 1 downwind for left base and the 2-1 left at 10,000 feet. Following the Delta.
Detroit traffic, Delta 2104 is right downwind, runway 22 right at Detroit. Detroit traffic.
Play that order on following the Delta. He's going down the west side. American 1's going down the east side for downwind. My mistake. Excuse me.
Detroit traffic, American 733, turning right downwind 21 right. No, left. Yeah, left downwind 21 right, following the company.
2-1
1,000
left.
to go.
Detroit traffic, Southwest 963 to Delta 21. Going to be pushing on to Echo for 22 left departure, Detroit.
$1,000 to go.
Ooh, it's bouncy.
$1,000 to go.
Let's slow it down. We're way too fast.
$1,000 to go.
Okay, let's slow her down. We're not paying attention here. We want to get down to 6,000. And we're going to turn in a toffee. Yeah, we're going 2-1 left. Keep saying 2-1 right. We're not going 2-1 right. We're going 2-1 left. Yeah, Mike, it's not looking good here. I'm going to hold it at 6,000. I'm going to slow it down. It's going to get ugly. It's honking. Nice knowing you guys.
Detroit traffic up to 919er is now
1,000 to go.
way and heading to Lima Weekend, right island. Detroit traffic.
$1,000 to go. $1,000 to go.
Okay,
$1,000 to go. $1,000 to go. $1,000 to go.
Detroit traffic, American 1 turning left base for
1,000 to
2-1
go.
left at 6,500.
$1,000 to go. $1,000 to go.
Okay, let's get it down now. 5,000. Here we go.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Okay, we're 20 miles out. Detroit traffic, American 1 turning left base 20 miles out for 2-1 left, 6,000 feet. And we can...
Traffic up to 919er is now letting Lima Weekend, right ILS 2,000 feet. Detroit traffic.
No traffic mark, control push to
1,000 to go.
Detroit traffic, Delta 2104 is doing a missed approach, returning to downwind.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
We're armed. Guys, it's been nice knowing you. Let's put the VOR on and confirm we're trying to pick up IERJ. That is confirmed. At 216, that is confirmed. At 5,000, that is confirmed. We're looking good here, guys. It's pitch black.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
It's blowing 52 knots here at 5,000 feet. Oh, God.
Got your traffic Southwest 963 taxiing Echo Yankee 1022 left. Detroit.
Okay, we're on the VOR. We picked up the VOR. And what's final approach is down to 2,000. Here it's coming down. Man. Detroit Traffic American 1 turning inbound 18 miles out for 21 left at 5,000 feet. Be advised, 52 knot headwind.
Confirm that's a 5-2 knot headwind.
Confirm 5-2 at 290 at 50 at 5,000 feet.
Oh boy, best of luck.
Detroit Traffic, American 733, turning inbound, 21 left, 20 miles south.
South Traffic American 12 flight, let's take up, please.
Did you guys catch that? 5-0 at 5,000?
Yeah, it's gonna be some fun landing.
Okay, let's slow it down.
Detroit Traffic Delta 901 we have just landed. We have on the landing, we have 40 knots, which you reported.
Thank you.
Only one comfortable for the passengers in the back, I can tell you that.
You hear that? 40 knots on landing. Trick is to get down and slow down. Let's do GS. And missed approach is...
Traffic Delta 901 clear runway right at this time. Merry Christmas everyone, and close on the road.
4,000.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Detroit Traffic American 1, 10 mile final, runway 21 left. Headwind still 50 knots. Can't see shit. Let's get that gear down. I need to slow down.
Detroit Traffic Southwest 963, lining up runway 22 left at Yankee 10. Detroit.
Not that it's going to make any difference. Flaps 5.
Detroit Traffic Southwest 963, departing runway 22 left RNAV SAMs on the Cobb to Detroit.
Okay, it's down to 48 knots on the nose. Trim here.
Detroit Traffic Delta 2104 is established 7 mile final ILS runway 22 right, Detroit.
Flaps 10. I can see the ground if it's snowed in.
traffic, Southwest 963 is off of 22 left, 32,000 feet last call, Detroit.
Should be picking up the runway here soon. Man, it sounds like hell out there. American 1 for 21 left, picked up the runway at 2.5 miles out. Man, it's ugly. We're keeping on autopilot here for a little bit. We're still dialed in.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Lots of snow here. We're keeping the speed up.
Detroit traffic, Delta 2104 is 2.2 miles into runway 22 right. Still can't see anything, Detroit.
Okay, here we go. Got 2 Pappies. Speed looks good. Bounce around a lot. 35 knots on the nose.
500. 400.
I'm going to keep that speed up. Final approach checklist.
300.
Flaps 30. Gear down. Runway clear. Clear to land. And attendant notified.
200.
Okay, look good.
100.
Oh, man.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
It's icy here. One long. Nice. Oh, it looks like really ugly here. Might as well be nighttime. Going full length. It's icy.
$80 knots.
Okay, I'll take it. Oh, she doesn't want to stop. Ooh, I'm sliding. I'm sliding. Detroit traffic, American 1 has vacated 21 left. Full length, be advised, icy conditions. Ooh, I'm sliding.
4 braking all the way through.
Affirmative. Slippery taxiways also. Man. I'm just sliding. Man, that had me all grippy. I'm down, it was a good landing. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is nowhere you want to be tonight. Leave those on. No, leave the anti-ice on. Turn those off.
Detroit traffic, American 733, that's 8 mile final, 21 left.
Curtis, be advised, having to taxi with throttles to control the steering because my nose wheel is sliding. My steering gear isn't working very well on this ice. I'm still sliding, having to use a thrust to keep my nose. The wind is blowing so hard from the right. Flaps up, that's off. Well, I gotta admit, that was a pretty damn good landing for this shitty conditions. Oh, hey, Dunk. How you doing? Swanee, you see that Duncan wants you to call him on Skype? Copy that, Mike? It's the Darth Duncan. Tonga, how you doing, man? I don't know if you guys can hear it on the stream, but the rain hitting the plane is just pretty phenomenal. Why is my right screen darker than my left? I guess you may fix that. Hold on. I have that problem occasionally. I know how to fix that. Let's see if we can fix that. Bear with me 1 second. This happens occasionally, so I've got to go in here and reset this screen and go, just reset it. Reset it, yes. Didn't fix that.
Sorry, traffic, American 732, clear runway 21 left. Sorry, traffic.
Yahoo! I'm just sliding. Having to use thrust, left and right engine to control my my steering. Okay, we're gonna go right here. Here we go. Good luck, Pat. Slow it down, too fast. How about we do about way too fast?
It's the following, and I just tried driving American request saying whiskey, Papa 3, cross runway 21, right at Papa 3, and Papa 8.
So we're going to A54. anybody caught that joke. There's 12. Did you guys catch that joke I just said? I gotta admit that was pretty funny. Oh, no issues on Duncan's 2.3. I'll have to try it on his encoders. A34. This is fabulous scenery here. This is default, out of the box. No download, Detroit scenery. The ice and the wind and the scenery, fabulous. Why is it so dark on that front screen? I sure would like to fix that. That's about as good as it's gonna get. See the snow getting kicked up from the engines. Hey, 30 something. Right there. Can't even stop them. We'll put it right here. I'm gonna have to use thrust reversers to stop coming in here. It's so icy. And I can stop it right here. Whew, man. Kill that. I'll show you the outside view. This is the outside view. buddy. I mean, why can't I see him on that screen? I should be able to. Chill those engines. Chill that light. There's my plane and there's Roger's plane. Let's set the chocks. Doors are open. Move the gate over. Oh, sorry. You gotta remember, I knew somebody by your name who's called Roger for a long time. That's why. His name was Roger Curtis. And I keep calling you Roger, and that's your dad's name. Curtis. Yeah. Oh, you've talked to him. An AVA also. So if I call you both Curtis, then I can't go wrong, can I? So let me see what landing rate I got here, guys. 108 feet per minute. I'll take that. In this weather, and not sliding off the runway. Wow. Good. Let's look from the tower. There's the tower view. The runway. I gotta figure that out. Let's see if we can get ground power power in here. Shut off that APU. Shut off the fuel pumps. Leave those open. Oh, that's why it ain't going off. And go there. 173, Curtis, very nice. That's good. This weather, I didn't break out to about 2 miles out, maybe 3, I think, and it was pretty ugly. I think the next plan is maybe try to install Zibo 2.3 and see if it's screwing up. I'm going to call this a day as far as streaming. I want to thank you all for being here. Curtis, thanks for flying with me. I do appreciate it, really do. Marcus C, hopefully next time you're in here, Marcus C, the next time you're in here, your stuff is working better. I'm sure it will be. Mab, as always, good to hear from you. We'll keep in touch. I don't think Jim's here anymore. I know Mike went and talked to Darth Duncan on Skype. They're talking about, I'm sure they're talking about windshield wipers in the plane. Who else came in here? I know Gerald signed up today, and HD Simulation was here today. Arctic was here. I don't know if he still is now. Thank you for being here. Miranda, thank you. Merry Christmas to everyone. Let's see, tomorrow is 24th, and that is a Saturday. I'll be doing a group flight. We'll be flying in the morning early. We're going from Reno to, Carson City up to Missoula, Montana, I think. We'll flight in the morning, but I will not be streaming that on YouTube. And then one day we've got a group flight into Melbourne, Florida for Join ABA. That's who I fly for, CEO over there. Check us out. I put it up in the comments in the upper left. Always looking for pilots that want to fly on VATSIM. Tomorrow's flight, Join ABA, is 1800 Zulu. It's in the Discord and in the Join ABA website. We leave, let's check. Let me see what the NOTAM says. Tomorrow's flight, Saturday, 1800 Zulu. It's our Saturday Capitals flight from Carson City, Nevada, which is Kilo Charlie X-Ray Papa to Kilo Hotel Lima November. Is that Missoula, Montana? Yeah. But anyway, it's in the NOTAMs and Join ABA website or in the Discord for Join ABA. And then Monday we have a group flight into Melbourne, Florida. Go visit Scott's boat. That's Boxing Day. It's all right there, all our flights. And then starting on the 1st of January, we're going to start our around the world trip. Every Monday we go to a different place, going around the world. We're going to take a little over 2 months every Monday. We start in JFK, so we'll be flying into JFK, and then the week after that we fly to Belfast from anywhere you want to into Belfast. So you don't have to go, you have to, you can leave from JFK, but eventually you have to get to Belfast the next Monday on time, 0230 Zulu. Around the world trip. Looking forward to that. Yeah, different arrival every Monday. And we still have 25 states left on our Capitals trip every Saturday morning. Yeah, Curtis, join us. We have a Saturday morning fight. Sometimes there's 3, 4, 5 of us, you know, but it's a lot of fun. 1800 Zulu. It's 10 a.m. Pacific time. I mean, that's tomorrow. What else is there to do? Just Christmas Eve, right? Okay, I'm gonna shut it down. Let's see, let me fix this screen first. That would be this one. And go back to here. The screen's back where they belong. Turn that back up. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate you being here. Really do. It's a lot of fun to fly with you guys.